Greetings from Sankalp Hospital. In this video, we have demonstrated laparoscopic pectopexy in a patient with previous one normal delivery with grade 2 uterine prolapse. In such cases, we have to identify the proper landmark, that is the obliterated umbilical ligament and the round ligament, and then we have to open the peritoneum. After that, we have to make an anterior U-cut, dissecting the bladder away and then completing the incision or extending the incision on the another side as well to complete the anterior U-cut. While dissecting, it is very important to move millimeter by millimeter and very gentle while dissecting the fibrofatty tissue to prevent injury to the external iliac vein and the corona mortis. Here we can see the vein while dissecting the fibrofatty tissue and the corona mortis as well. While dissecting, we can see the lighthouse, that is the iliopectineal ligament, that is a glistening white structure. Traction and counter traction is in proper direction. It is very important so as to prevent injury to the external iliac vein and the corona mortis. Corona mortis is the connection between the external iliac vessel and the internal iliac vessel. And we have to make sure that we have to make a proper space for our needle to pass. Otherwise, while passing the needle and pulling the tape, there is a chance that the fibrofatty tissue may get pulled along with the tape and the vein can also come along with it. Here we are passing the needle, that is from up to down, that is away from the veins. Otherwise, while passing the needle, there is a chance that our needle may accidentally injure the vein. So we are moving it from the dangerous area to the less dangerous area. See, our fibrofatty tissue here is moving along with the tape, so it is very important to make proper space. Now we are passing the needle through the cervix. Make sure it should not go through and through, otherwise there will be mesh erosion. It is important to take it from more dangerous area to a less dangerous area, that is from up and down. But as I was comfortable from below to up, so I took that needle in that way. It is very important to dissect the fibrofatty tissue properly and away, otherwise they can get pulled and trapped with the mesh. Pectopexy is considered generally better than sacrocolpopexy because it is learning curve is low, time taken is less chances of post-operative complication. Sacrocolpopexy, long learning curve, and yes, there is a chances of injury to the presacral vessels as well. More chances of constipation in the post-operative period. Sometimes you cannot cut the needle and you can use it as a leverage for knot on both sides of the mesh, but in this case I have removed the needle and then I have taken the knot. Now with Prolene 20, I have fixed the mesh with the cervix. Make sure that bladder has been properly dissected away and the suture should not cut the mesh. It should not pass the mesh, otherwise it can lead to loosening or cutting of the mesh. Now, in such cases, we have to correct the retroversion as well. So, we are plicating the round ligament by shortening it, and then we are closing the peritoneum to avoid mesh exposure and adhesions with the bowel. So this is the final picture. We have closed the peritoneum with Vicryl 10. Thanks for watching.